Why are you chewing that so fucking loud?
Nasty.
We are back.
Yeah. We are back.
This is kind of like a little bit of a different setup. You're closer to me this time.
We gotta turn the music down because we got copyrighted on the first one.
It's alright.
We just started.
All right, we're learning.
Don't hit nobody.
Yeah, I'm trying. I think we should start with, we went out this weekend to the club.
Of course, as always, we do it every Saturday. Every Saturday we go out and we go dancing.
Yeah, I can't go this Saturday though.
Why?
Because I have a graduation to go to.
It's not on Saturday.
It is on Saturday.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so I might not be able to go. But we went to the club. It was fun.
I think it was fun. I had a blast.
Me too.
We went with our friends Taylor and Jacobin.
They left early, but it's alright.
They're not built for the night.
Yeah.
We are women of the night.
Don't say that. That's horrible. No, we are not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Put a bad image out there of us.
I think these vlogs just make a bad image of us sometimes.
Maybe.
Sometimes
reckless driving. I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah, when you didn't have both of your hands on the wheel. Yeah. Insert that clip. Monster.
Oh shit.
Right there. Right there.
Well, we went to the club. What are some highlights from your club experience? Because we weren't with each other the entire night.
I was just dancing with somebody the whole night.
Were you?
Yeah.
Didn't you talk to other people though?
No. No, I'm dead ass. Oh, I did.
I was about to say.
I did.
Real.
I forgot about it. I did. Just that one other person. And that was a mistake. That's why I stick to my number one person that I typically talk to at the club. Just because he asked me to go on like a date, I guess, right? Should have never went on it. Like I should have never went on it because I think this year I've only been on like 3 dates. Right? I think so.
I don't know. I don't really keep track of your.
No, I think I've only been on 3 dates this year, and I definitely probably shouldn't have went on that one. Went on there. He was looking for hoes. I'm not one. Don't count me for one.
It's a good thing y'all both collectively agreed this ain't gonna work out on your way home.
We way home. He dropped me off at my car 2 minutes away.
Oh,
I drove 45 minutes for the date. 45 minutes. Just for him to be acting like how he was.
Sometimes whenever I go on dates, like, I don't want to, like, first dates. I don't want them to come to my house because I don't want them to know where I live because they could be creepy, you know?
Oh, can I spill a little bit?
But at the same time, I'm like, really don't want to drive 45 fucking minutes to go and see you.
So I'm like, you gotta pick and choose your battle. But, a big reason why me and Court kind of collectively decided that we will not allow people to pick us up on the first date. 2 reasons, kind of. I'm going to say the first one because I know exactly why the first one. The first one is that I went on a date with a guy back in like November of last year. And I decided, I was like, yeah, no, the first date, it was not it. So I was like, okay. And I told him, I said, I don't want anything to do with you, dude. Like, we're done, you know? Like, first date, and I known him for a week. It was the Monday. I went out with him that Saturday. The Monday, that Monday, he called me like 15 times. I was sitting in my house alone. Courtney was at work. I was sitting in my house alone. He called me 15 different times, banging on my door. I went into the kitchen, grabbed a freaking knife, and I was like, okay, either this guy's gonna like break into my freaking house and I'm gonna have to stab him, or what? I don't know what's gonna go on, right? So I come up to the door, I look through the people, I didn't see anybody. So then I like I open the door and nobody's there. And I look down, there's a big basket full of like 4 bouquets of flowers, plushies, snacks, and all that shit. Courtney ate this goddamn snacks out of that shit.
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Oh my god, you make me sound like a fat ass. You can't eat all of them shit.
No, but she was like,
he gave her chocolate. She doesn't like chocolate, so I ate the chocolate cookies, okay? Fuck. Gosh.
but I called him back and I was like, hey, like, you need to take this stuff back. Like, no, right? And he was like, no, you keep it. I promised you a gift. You keep it. And I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want you. I don't want it. I don't want none of that. And there's a lot more that goes into that story and him, but I'm just like brushing over the top of it. That's why, because that guy would not leave me alone. Would not leave me alone. What was the other reason?
Oh, one time our Wi-Fi, like our Wi-Fi thing got cut. We didn't have Wi-Fi for like it was a month. It was like a month. We didn't have Wi-Fi and we didn't know what it was, and we were trying to figure it out. And so
you might as well.
Eventually, Jasmine was like, "Oh, like I'll call the people. They're gonna come out and everything."
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So the guy comes, right, and he's like trying to like look inside the house, like he's trying to like figure it out inside. He's like, this is not working. Like, he's like, I don't know. So then he went outside. He came back inside. He told me, he's like, your wire got cut. Your wire got cut to your internet. Like, your wires got cut. Who the fuck cut my wires? Like, you know. And so he was like, do you have any enemies? Yes, in fact, we do. We do. And at the time, it dwindled down to 2 people. And I asked, shout out to my ex. Asked my ex, putting his goddamn name out there. Shout out to my ex. I asked him, I said, did you cut my internet? He's like, you think I would have time for that? And laughed. Bitch, I know it was you! I know it was you! I know it was you. Some shit you would do.
And the other one is a guy that I was talking to. And I did not confront him because the last time I spoke to him, I told him to leave me alone. And to stop talking to me.
And what does he still do?
Talks to me. Keep in mind, I have unfollowed him, I've blocked him. He finds ways to talk to me. He followed me on Facebook. And he was talking to me through Facebook Messenger, and I was like, these are all of the reasons why I don't want to talk to you, A, B, and C. Well, none of those are true. Where'd you hear that from, yo friend?
It was from the grapevine.
Yeah, so he still, and then the last time that I talked to him, he was talking about, let me come over. I said, ugh, no. Stay at home.
That one was weird. That one was an odd one. So, I haven't told Courtney this yet. But, that date that I went on just recently, right? I was talking to him, and I was trying to be cordial. The first thing that came out of his mouth was, oh my god, my ex is here. We go to a freaking bar, and he says, my ex is here. You gonna go say hi, or why are you telling me this?
How is this gonna play out?
How is this relevant to me? Because is she crazy? Is she not crazy? Are you just in love with her still? Like, does that matter? Yeah, but I haven't told Courtney this. So I'm talking to him, right? And I'm just trying to get over the fact of that, like, his language.
Did he, like, point her out?
No, he said the vicinity, and I was looking over it, because apparently, like, his ex worked for the same company as him, which I'm about to tell you about. And so they were there on, like, a work retreat or some shit like that, right? He tells me that...
So he's broke?
Listen, when he was in college for getting a degree for kinesiology,
Okay.
he got, like, some kind of certification or whatever for software engineering, that he was able to get a job as a software engineer. Right? Think. Cha-chang, bank. He said he was like, I was making 6-figure salary, like I was going on Miami trips, everything. I was like, oh dang, that's such a good job. Like that's such a good job. And then I was like, all right, well what do you do now? Because he was like, I quit. I was like, what do you do now? Oh, I graduated with the kinesiology degree, and now I'm a personal trainer at a gym. And I was like, oh,
Nothing against being a personal trainer at the gym,
but why would you quit?
Why would you quit
your 6-figure salary job to be an hourly paid employee at a gym?
Okay, why did he do it?
I asked him. I said, what? He's like, yeah, like, why would I, like, I'm just, like, extroverted and introverted, and when I'm at my job, like, I can't be extroverted, so when I'm at the gym, I can be both. And I can work out for 3 hours instead of sitting at a desk all day. That's your answer? That's your answer for leaving your six-figure job to become a personal trainer at a gym.
I mean, if that is what he wants to do, by all means.
Absolutely fucking not. I would stick it goddamn through.
Me, on the other hand, if I was making 6 figures, you best bet I'm gonna push through.
Yeah, you're just taking the easy way out. That's my point of view.
I don't think it's taking an easy way out. I see it as like, it's like I work at a jewelry store. I make good money at a jewelry store, but I want to do something else. Jewelry isn't my, like, oh, like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. That's not what I want to do. I want to do something else. So if he wants to be a personal trainer, if he thinks that he can build by being that, by all means. I don't know if I would quit if it was 6 figures, but
6-figure. Like, I would understand if it was, like, you know, kind of like around the same area, kind of the same, like, amount, and you're like, ah, yeah. And I'm like, okay, you know what, like, a couple dollars off, whatever. 6 figures?
But then at the same time, if hourly pay sustains you, and you can make it with hourly pay, and you're, like, not like making it work, but like if you can, just said not like that, but if you can make it work with hourly pay, and you're like, money isn't that, like, everything, which money isn't everything, but
money isn't everything, but at the same time,
but
like,
money is a big part of, like, how, like,
life.
Yeah,
It's just life. It is. We live in a capitalist country. Like, what do you expect, you know?
exactly.
But I was just in shock when I heard that. I was like, but I could have, like, it could have been like, if he told me something like, no, I've always wanted to be a personal trainer. I've always wanted to help people. Like, he gave me that kind of explanation. I would have been like, okay, yeah, like, I could see it, you know, like, you always wanted to do this, whatever. You just wanted to work out for 3 hours and get paid for it.
Wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was high the whole day, extremely. And I was like, absolutely not. And then he tried to offer me some. I don't smoke. And he was like, And I told him, I said, I drove here 45 minutes. You want me to drive home high? When I've never done that before?
You know what I don't, like, something that I don't understand is, like, when like, men want to take you out and everything, and they're like, let's meet there, we'll go to a bar, and we'll drink. I'm not drinking and driving home. You know?
I can take, like, a little cocktail, like, that's what I drank.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing, like, a full-on, like, bar moment.
Literally. Oh, I'm not doing that. I gotta drive. I have to drive.
Like,
which I'm not saying that all of them are like, I'm gonna get you drunk, you know? But like, I really don't want to, like, go out and drink. And 99% of the time, if you're going out and you're drinking, it's gonna be at nighttime.
Yeah. But no, that date was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Is that my exit right there?
Yep.
Well,
I don't know the way there. I don't know why the fuck you just didn't do it. You always do it anyway. When you're driving, you like to fucking cross lanes. I don't know why you didn't just cross the lane. It was too late. I was gonna hit the median. I don't think you would have.
Well, I didn't want to chance it. Can you pull it up on your... Okay, pull it up on my phone.
We gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to. I don't know where you think we're going. I typically don't go on dates. I'm very picky with the people that I go on a date with. And I should have been more picky with that. I don't know. Why can't I just get a nice guy that likes me, that's not going to be weird about anything, and that, like, literally respects me? Like, that is such a bare minimum, and it's so bare minimum. And, like, I don't understand why nobody, like, no guy from this generation can do. And then if they are, then they're freaking creepy. Yeah. But I just don't know what's wrong with this, like, generation of men. I really don't. Oh no, literally. Like, what's so hard about going to Walmart and getting a $5 flowers, bringing it on a date, treating the woman with respect? Like, we don't even have to go anywhere expensive or anything like that. You could literally bring me to a park and I would be happy. Yeah. Like, I really don't get it. I don't get it.
Turn?
No, straight. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't know why I'm making up my own directions like I know where I'm at right now.
Yeah, well, you passed our first fucking exit.
I'm not good with directions.
That's a stop sign!
Cut that out. Please don't. I don't need people thinking I'm a reckless driver.
Have you ever seen those videos where it's the fucking people, they're like singing in the car and everything, and they like fucking almost crash, and they go dead fucking silent? This is exactly what fucking just happened. I tell you this, I do not give a fuck.
That is where we were supposed to exit. Right over there.
I don't know what the fuck she's saying to me right now. Blocking it out.
Oh, at the club, there was a Turkish guy. He was...
Oh!
That guy.
That one? He's got a history. And not
yeah.
a good one.
Oh, yeah. You know that I like you, right? Respectfully, I do not want you. You find me every time. You follow me around every time. No. Every time I would get up and walk to, like, a different, like, place to sit down, he would follow me and sit right down, like, right next to me. And I'm like, I already told you no. I already told you no.
What has been your worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, the one, remember the guy that I was telling you about earlier? The one that we thought he cut the Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah.
Him. Yeah. It was a double date. It was a double date with one of our other friends. Her and that guy, they were great. You know, they were cute. The guy that I went, that was a different story. First of all, we were supposed to go to the movies to see a movie. They were late. I was already irritated. And they had showed up and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We're like, let's go to the movie. It's about to start. Let's go in. So we went in and we were like walking in and our friend was like, oh, it's so cold. So the guy that she was on the date with gave her his jacket and he was like putting it on her. I didn't even say I was cold. I wasn't cold. I didn't want anything from him. I was already irritated. You're like over 30 minutes late. Right? And he grabbed his hoodie from the car and threw it at me. I said,
First date, by the way. First date.
I was like, Courtney, just let it be. You go watch a movie and that's it. So in retaliation to him throwing the hoodie at me, we went inside. I had told them, like, the people, I was like, yeah, we're watching this movie, we need 4 tickets and everything. And he was like, do you want a rewards account? And I was like, yeah, I'll put my name on the rewards account. So I gave him my information, and then I backed up, because you think I'm paying for anything after you were 30 minutes late? Also, we had to change the location of the movie theater that we were going to, and you know why they were late? They were late because they were getting a fucking haircut. They were at the barber, showed up, you look exactly the same! You look exactly the same!
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
So that happened and everything. Our other friend, she ended up going on to, like, talk to the other guy and everything, and the one that I was talking to was like
Great guy, by the way. I think he was great. But
yeah,
that just didn't work out between them. But
it didn't.
that one that she was talking to, yeah, I didn't freaking like him the first day I met him. Me and him had words. And I barely know Spanish. But I definitely still had words.
Yeah, that one did not last. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst ones that I've been on. There's another one from, like, a dating app. That one. It was more just odd. That one was odd. He wanted a relationship like that. He wanted a relationship, but not, like, I think he just wanted to be in a relationship. He didn't care who it was with, but he just wanted to be in a relationship. Yeah, and then he gave me the ick. He said, I feel like, oh my gosh, you are so small. Can I pick you up? And I was like, we were in the middle of the mall. Absolutely not. No. And they kept asking, and I was like, no. No.
I think with mine, they typically, like, I feel, why is he taking off his shirt?
Oh, he getting naked?
No, I think, like, for me, guys that I talk to, they, like, end up being not weird per se, but, like, would the right word be creepy? Because I don't think they're, like, absolutely that shit crazy, but...
Because, like, I'd be cutting that shit off if I'm like, I don't give... It sounds really bad, but I don't give multiple chances. We made it.
Mine are typically, like, creepy. Like, they just stalk. Like, they stalk. Or, like, guys that like me in general, they're freaking weird. Like, one guy, he actually stole my house keys and my car keys. I had to work the next day. He stole them. Acted like he didn't have my keys until I finally had texted him, because some of our friends that, like, I was around that night told me that he tends to, like, take things and be weird around women that he likes. Mind you, that night, when my friends were helping me back to my apartment, because I lived right next door to where we were hanging out at, he followed them, and he's like, oh, I know where she lives at now. And my old friend, he told me, he was like, no, like, he was, like, being weird about it. He's like, you should probably ask him if he has your keys. So I asked him, by the end of that, I asked him, and yeah, lo and behold, he had my freaking house keys. And he expected me to go to his house, which he lived, like, right downstairs from me, go there by myself to get my keys. Absolutely not. I got my 2 biggest freaking friends to come down there with me to get my freaking house keys from that freaking weirdo.
I don't tell men where I live, and I don't tell them where I work. Showed up at my fucking job. Showed up at my job. That one wasn't too odd, but a little bit.
No, people like to show up at my house. Uninvited.
Yeah.
A lot.
So we don't do that anymore. Yeah. Alright, let's go get this workout in.
It's time to hit arms.
Yeah.
Peace out, home dogs. Cut it!